quick. Why not just get a view for my reference of how pretty it is out here when it snows. There's the Rip Dog. He does not like the snow. He don't really know what to think. Like, he should be fine in it, but he grew up in Texas. So, that's cool. I can't wait to... It's not going to be this smooth and pretty here in a minute. I'm about to take the four-wheeler out in it. Morning, everybody. I slept in late because I stayed up watching Yellowstone last night, but I'm still in bed. It did not get too cold, like safety concern cold in this camper last night, but my little space heater really had to try to keep me warm, and I had to stay under the blanket. So it's about 40 degrees in this camper right now, and it's whopping 2 degrees with a wind chill of 20 outside. As you can see, windows are covered in ice. That's the condensation freezing. I've had my heater just right here in the fifth wheel all morning, so it's still a little chilly, but neither here nor there. I have been waiting since I bought this four-wheeler for a day where it's snowing, and I was in the house all day yesterday. So I think if nothing else, I'm going to have to get all the snow off of it, because we had real fine snow with high winds, and I'll show y'all when I get out there. I'm still like slowly adding clothing and then getting back under the blankets. But when it blows real hard like that and the snow's real thin, it's crazy the little cracks it'll find its way into. So even though I have walls and a roof on my shed, everything in there's got a thin layer of snow on it right now. In the four-wheeler, it was right in the opening, but I'll show you all that when I get out there. Before I get out there, I'm going to kind of go over how you should dress if you're going to go out in -17 and deal with this. And even if you do dress like this, like, keep in mind, you really only need to be out there about 15 to 30 minutes at a time. Then you got to come in and warm up. So I've got the oven running, trying to get the camper a little bit warmer right now. Just knock the chill out of the air, and I'm going to start throwing some stuff on and go out there and tough it out for a little while, and then probably come back in and finish binge watching Yellowstone. But I'll get back with y'all. Alrighty, I'm all bundled up. I'm going to kind of go over the way I do things. Start at the bottom. These aren't... I'm warming them up. They were sitting by the door, so they're really cold. These are composite toe waterproof Keen shoes. They are expensive, but I have to buy expensive footwear to work on my feet all day. The composite toe keeps... Steel toe will freeze on you in this type of shit, so you don't want that. You'd rather have no hard toe than steel toe in this kind of weather. Alright, next thing underneath that is good insulated socks. Not cheap socks. I actually have 2 pairs of these insulated socks on for as cold as it is. Next step, sweatpants. Not jeans, just got the socks and the sweatpants. Believe it or not, sweatpants will keep you a lot warmer under these coveralls and a lot more comfortable, to be honest. And coveralls got all your pockets and shit, so. Sweatpant. Then in your top layer, I start with a t-shirt, regular t-shirt. Then I go to a thin long sleeve shirt. The tighter the better. You want it to be kind of sucked up on you, holding that shirt to you to keep you really warm. Then I have a regular hoodie on top of that. Then you go coveralls on top of that hoodie. That keeps just that bottom layer of your sweatpants, your sweatshirt, your long sleeves, all of that, even your socks and your boots. It all just kind of holds it all inside of this outside layer, which is your coveralls. And then I have a wool lined hoodie. All of that usually I'm rarely in weather like this where it's -17, but in the 20s when I have to go to work, if I have this setup on, I come out of this jacket as soon as I start working every time. If I get still or get in the shade, I usually go back into the jacket. It's one of the good things about this setup too is, you can peel stuff off and put stuff back on without having to do too much. And then last but not least, I don't care how silly they look, these fucking things will keep you, they will make you sweat. I'll be sweating by the time I'm done riding, having this thing on. And this is a cheap one. I didn't even get a good one. I bought this fucker at a gas station. But you can't beat having your ears covered when it's this cold. And if I hadn't broke the buckle, I may even figure out a way to fasten that. The fact that it stays tight to your face like this, if you got to be out in this shit all day, get a trapper hat, man. Yeah, they look silly, but who the fuck cares? You're warm. Anyway, that is just Travis's little run through on how to stay warm in cold ass stuff. I'm drinking some coffee right now. Another tip to this is, like, when it's this cold, I'm gonna stay inside and wear this all until I'm like hot. And then when I'm hot, I'll go outside. That just buys you an extra 5 minutes or so before you actually start to feel the cold getting through your clothing, because it's crazy this time of year when that happens. But I'm gonna drink a little bit of coffee, let my shoes finish warming up, get dressed all the way, and head out, get the snow off the four-wheeler, and maybe video a little bit of riding. Thanks for checking it out. Alrighty, here we are. I decided I'm gonna come out and at least get this thing cleaned off, then go in and warm up again before I start riding it. I may see if it'll start warming it up. It is probably not going to want to start super easy in this crazy shit. Nothing too big a deal. The beauty of this is it's so cold out here, this isn't going to even want to melt. Hell, I could have used the air compressor. I didn't realize it wasn't even stuck. But that's what I was talking about. A little bit of snow got on everything. Even the damn nail gun. All the way over there to that putty knife. There isn't any at the top of the toolbox. That's pretty awesome, but it crept its way in here, that's for sure. Through all the little cracks. Man, my thumb's already freezing up on me. Okay, yep, let's see if it'll start, and then I'm gonna take a break and go warm back up. Battery is definitely weak. More gas, more gas. Alrighty, I did a little bit of checking to make sure my brakes were working and everything. I'm probably only going to do one run right now, so I figured I'll record it now and show y'all what it looks like out here. Woo, I better turn on four-wheel before we get to these hills. This is gonna get tricky. Woohoo! Yep, that's about all my hands can take. I'm headed back up. Whoa. Oh yeah. Definitely fucking cold out here. But that was worth it. Y'all take it easy.